So you sign up for the AC Marketing Membership Forum. I know that's a long word. That's fine. We'll get over it. You've been reading the blogs. You're trying to figure out, what more I can get out of this. I think this is what you came for. I want to tell you today about the 3 things that I'm not supposed to tell you as an agency owner. Shh. First and foremost, we use AI.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
And we use AI as a complement to the team. Meaning, I wish I could hire people to just fill out blogs, the amount of blogs that I need every month. And trust me, I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. I've failed many times. I've paid many people. I have a cemetery of blogs sitting down in my inbox that I never used because it never hit the mark on what needed to be done. So with the advances of AI, it's now been a true help to deliver on my customers' needs and wants, and the consistency of content that's required. AI is needed. So personally, don't think AI is going to take over our jobs anytime soon. Don't worry, there's science to prove it. I'll put that in there. But I think it's important to understand that AI has existed a while now. Like, it's part of the algorithm. It's part of how, LinkedIn, Facebook, they're telling you, hey, how about you post this? Well, that's AI. Basically, I'm telling you this so you can use this for your business, maybe for, content creation or, the automation of invoices. Use the technology, don't run away from it. The second thing that you're not supposed to know as an agency owner is we outsource a lot of things. Again, I would love to say, hey, my clients are willing to pay this amount of money so we can get the job done and hire only local people. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. I just want to put a caveat though. When I do use freelancing, I always filter to the Caribbean. Sadly, there's only 1 or 2 Caribbean islands sometimes, mostly Jamaica. I've seen Trinidad. I've actually pulled someone from one of those sites, look for them on LinkedIn and hire them directly. Don't tell the websites this, shh. But there's sites like Freelancer, Upwork. Sites, if you're looking for a job, you should definitely try and sign up for it. But ultimately, the amount of work that's required for consistency, for the algorithm, for content, you need a huge team. And we're building on a startup kind of situation here. And we are working with people who are reduced budget. Ultimately though, like AI, it's something that is integrated with the team. So nothing is done where we just request content and then we just publish it directly to the social media. That never happens. Literally never happens. So we hire these people and then we have to give them edits. They make the edits. Sometimes they have to make more edits. And then we then have to bring it over across to social media to publish. So there are a lot of steps in there. There are a lot of people that are part of that content creation process. But we do outsource a lot of things because it's necessary. It's necessary for business to survive, and it's necessary to understand time is money. So making the most cost-effective decision for the businesses and for my business is extremely important. So the third thing that an agency is, it's not probably, they will never share this with you. And this actually doesn't apply to me, but I've worked in agencies, I've worked on the other side where I've had to hire agencies. And the markups are insane. Markups are important. It's an important part of profits. It's an important part of paying people. However, there's a lack of transparency that exists within the agency space. There's actually been some Panama Papers about it because it's not just a Caribbean situation. But for my business, I actually do line items. I want to also admit that it is difficult to assign exactly what's going to happen every time. But there are buckets that I've created as it relates to the type of content the client is paying for. But I've seen so many proposals across multiple countries, and there's just like this one big figure, and then there's a list of things that you possibly might get with this figure. And I think it's important for you to understand that it's your right to ask, And a lot of times folks don't necessarily look at reports. those things are important as well. So I'm done telling you secrets. Just to recap, the first thing is we use AI for our content creation. We also use freelancers because that content loop is infinite. We are forever creating content and we need as much people as possible in a cost-effective way. And finally, transparency. Transparency is a hell of a thing that we all need, and you need to be mindful of that regardless of it, if it's an agency or freelance that you're hiring. These are great ways for you to be equipped to have those conversations. So I hope this helped you. Don't tell anybody else though, these are secrets. Shh.